Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back to the world of 1212 AD. We are back in the Middle Ages once again, and we have another historical battle for you here today. We have the Battle of Patay, fought in 1429 between the English and the French. It is a good old smackdown between two old rivals in a war over France. And yes, this one is a glorious 4v4 here. And it's a bit of a, it's a very much a scenario battle. It's a little bit imbalanced in favor of the French in the sense that they have a 2v1 to start off this battle. And they have a massive cav majority in this one. And yeah, so they have a 2v1 going on currently over here. And if they can win this fight quickly, this left flank over here for the English is supposed to represent like a ambush that the English set up. Which is kind of exactly how it happened in history. So they're supposed to set up an ambush here with the longbowmen hidden in these woods, and the French were able to basically herd the Englishmen hunting in the forest for deer, and they set upon the Englishmen and attacked this flank or this ambush, and then they basically moved up the line and destroyed the rest of the English army. We'll see whether that works here today. So this 2v1 obviously in favor of France. There is then therefore a 3v2 for the French over here, which is not obviously in their favor, but they do have a good amount of cav, and they do have, I think, more cav than the English. Really, there's a lot of decent cav as well. Sergeant Cheval, gendarmes, a fair amount of sergeants, and yeah, they also have. I think over on the other side they have some maybe more gendarmes. I think we've got lots of kings of France here, because they don't just have a king's bodyguard, not a king's bodyguard, like a general bodyguard to be the French. But yes, this was a battle that we did do on the stream quite recently. It was a fairly fun one, that's for sure. It's certainly a chaotic one. It was a battle we've been trying to do for a little while. It certainly was an exciting one. And it kind of is very much historically like it was. The map is pretty historically accurate. There was like a bit of a road that the English had formed upon with most of their army, and they were using that in part of their sort of Loire campaign, which is what this battle is part of, the Loire campaign. They were moving up the road, and they were planning to ambush the French on the road with the tree line, but the French heard them and then attacked over here before mopping them up, which is, I guess, is the rest of the French army here moving up the road. But yeah, as you can see, the French are coming forward. They've got some French chevaliers here. It's all tier 3 as we're in the 15th century. Like I said, it's 1429, so yeah, very much into the middle of the 15th century at this point. So yeah, everything is tier 3. With the French cav at this point is insane levels of like quality. It looks like they're going to go straight on in. We've got the Gentiles here as well. They might just go straight into these swords here, and in they go. They're going to probably just smack down into them, and they're going to start impaling Englishmen on the end of their lances. Start, yeah, just using their maces in close quarters. And yeah, it's a really good charge. We'll see whether they do the same here. We've got Billman or Yeoman of the Guard forming up. They might be able to support in any cav fights there. A decent charge by the cav. Again, going into shock infantry over on this side here. Gendarmes going in. And yes, the clash of armor and flesh as cavalrymen meet English knights and also longbows now. Look at this, they're in amongst the longbowmen back here. This is not good for the English. A bad start for them, but it is not exactly supposed to be an easy start for them in this one. This English army has just got to do as much damage as it can. And already, yeah, these sergeants here getting blasted aside. Not exactly got the best. I mean, there were set rosters. They didn't exactly have the greatest counter to, like to French knights, but he is starting to do some damage to these French chevaliers, which is something that's very important. These shock infantry here are doing some damage. The infantry's not even really collided. It's now going in. I mean, foolishly, the French player here charge into pole arms with shock infantry. That seems like a very silly thing to do. As you can see here, you can see the Crusaders are actually being routed here by English knights, but also the English knights are starting to suffer themselves. The other fight hasn't yet got underway, but both sides are getting very, very near to engaging. But yes, it's not looking too good over here. As you can see, this player's just got to slow down the French, like I said, as much as possible. I mean, cav there charging to Billman. The Billman, I think, were head on, so yeah, that wasn't exactly the wisest move from the cav there, losing a fair few riders themselves. but they should just really outflank those guys and do what damage they can. England has now gone in over here as well. They're taking on these Pavese levies, trying to break through them. Spears are much better now than they used to be, so the sword infantry are going to struggle against the Pavese. They are getting stuck in, are the French. And it looks like a big cav fight now taking place over here with shock infantry as well. You can see the French knights are getting swarmed. The two English players here did actually combine their cavalry on this right flank and really just, overwhelm the French players here. So yeah, we'll see whether they can take advantage of that. And as you can see, the English are actually flanking around a little bit here. They've got their shock infantry in reserve. They should really be sending that in, get that stuck in amongst these sergeants. Can't afford to leave in reserve. But yes, if you're enjoying the 1212 AD content and would like to see some more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment showing support. It really does help out the channel. If you want to send any of your own 1212 AD replays or take part in any battles yourself, then feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. And there you go, a general already getting stuck in as well over here, an English bodyguard. This battle in history was a French victory, historically, and yeah, the English were annihilated in this battle, and it really was the turning point in the war, the 100 Years' War. It pretty much ended English domination on the battlefield. They'd won big victories at Verneuil and obviously in Agincourt. But yeah, after this battle, the French are starting to win most of the battles. I think the last sort of setback they had was Joan of Arc being captured. But there wasn't any real major players of the 100 Years' War at this battle, like kings or princes or anything like that, or any sort of dukes. It was just really just commanders of both England and France. And there you go, you can see the English knights getting stuck in there, trying to get those spears into the fight as well, trying to help out here. As you can see, the French have pretty much annihilated the English over here, and they are now starting to shift towards helping over on this flank here. A general has fallen. So there you go, a general has been killed here by the English. That is a big win, and that might now start to do damage to morale of the French here. French Chevaliers already being broken. And they're being defeated a little bit. I mean, they're getting shot in the back, I think, of these Chevaliers, which is what's upsetting them, why they're losing. Those big axemen should really be cutting through these sergeants. Yeah, as you can see, the losing general recently died. That is just going to start to affect them. There you go. The levies are starting to break at 90 men. That is not good. You can see more here looking like they could break. With the loss of that general, that is devastating. And there you go, the levies breaking, fleeing at 116 men they originally broke at. It's pretty impressive. Cav now breaking before the French here, but more is arriving. This is the reinforcing army starting to come, and as you can see, the English players starting to fall back, trying to shorten their line. The English have been broken here, and yeah, as you can see, the French can break through if they want to here and start to envelop the English as well. So they need to be careful that English knights being shifted over there as well. Or they're going to try and maybe charge that center and try and stabilize it. In they go. Stabilize the line, boys, for King George and Henry VI. So we are at Henry VI now. He'll be a little babe, but it is he is very much king at this point. I mean, he's got two regions. I think he has Bedford and Somerset as his regions at the time. Or is it Bedford and Gloucester? It might be Gloucester, in fact, like Duke of Gloucester. And here we go, sergeants going in, charging into a spear line. The spears will hold pretty well. Like I said, they have pretty decent melee stats now.
Their unit has rallied. Men are broken and are fleeing.
Yeah, you can go the sergeants again. You can see the French can just whip on around if they want. They've got lots of Frankish archers here. Shock infantry, got a general here as well. And they've got more supports here. They've got spears as well. They can shift these all around and just go around this spear line here and just try and break that. As you can see, the English are not slowing down. They've defeated the French over on that extreme left. And they're now trying to do the same here as well, dealing with these Chevaliers. Mounted sergeants for the English going in, though, against French Chevaliers. Not exactly a fair fight for the English there. The mounted sergeants are a medium cavalry going against heavies. They're going to have to use them as effectively as possible. There you go, more mounted sergeants are being shifted to that right flank. Looks like they're going to have to support their general here, who is losing in that fight. And you can see here, archers, our longbowmen are setting up. Spears supporting the cavalry, still breaking these levies. They're just not, having a fun time. Spear line's sort of going okay. The center has been broken for the French, but the English have been broken here. The French are through. But the French haven't got anything to really chuck into the actual gaps, sort of like, split these English players now. They've got a few spears arriving. He's got longbows here as well, Frankish archers. They're going into melee. I don't think that's on purpose. Maybe it is. Garda Scots as well. They're okay in melee as well. A general has fallen. There you go. That is a English general now falling over here after just winning his fight as well. How ironic. And there's another Frankish general here, or French general here, is running for his life. He looks like he could get run down as well if he's not careful. And then that leaves, I think, just the one general over here. That probably you can see French Chevaliers getting in amongst the archers once again, like they did earlier. These rescue longbowmen are going to get cut down. Not great defense, but there's not much we can do. We don't have enough cav at this point to sort of stabilize and stop all of these cav charges. Another general being committed here for the English, being used to deal with these gendarmes. No, not bad charge there of the gendarmes. But they're falling back. They're taking losses they don't necessarily need to. I don't know what the French player is doing here. He's pulling back his cav, but he doesn't have anything to actually throw in to support it. He should have waited for the spears to come up, and then he could have fallen back the cav. And he's doing the same over here. He's going to lose Chevaliers against longbows, but he is sending in dismounted French Chevaliers now, dealing with them. Cut them down, boys. Cut them down. The archers, if they're captured by the French, would lose their middle fingers, so they couldn't pull a bow once again. So these archers will want to fight to the last man. Otherwise, they're going to face a pretty nasty fate anyway. Shock infantry here was wavering. I'd just like to say, and it is, I think, now breaking. Yeah, at pretty high levels, 111 of them left. Breaking. Not good at all. The French left, if you want to call it that, this sort of like flank over here is shattering. I don't know why they're bothering to send like one exhausted, was very tired, dismounted French Chevalier there. I just try and stabilize in this corner here. But yeah, because the French are winning here, they're doing a good job taking out longbows. My general here is looking pretty rough. As you can see, yeah, it looks like those dismounted French Chevaliers, they're just going to get eaten alive by the swarm of English now on the way. Numbers-wise, English have 4,200 against 2,500. The French, I think, now don't have the cav superiority. They do have a couple of little units just here and there. Still got one general alive here. He's getting focused down. Looks like he's going to get charges these archers. No changes his mind and goes in for Billman. Were they Billman or were they shock infantry? They were shock infantry, yeah. Charging them instead. And he's going to get focused down instead, but you can see here by the archers, there's a lot of archers here. Yeah, all, trained on him. Spears fighting spears. I mean, both are very good in melee, like I was saying now. So, actually spears fighting can actually get some stuff done. Seems like there's a big blob of French here that could definitely be spread out a little bit more. English foot knights fighting against the French variant as well. As you can see, the flanks starting to give away. The archer's been kept alive and intact at the moment. It's not looking. I mean, these sergeants, though. I mean, some of them were winning, but the other one is wavering. I think it's because the units are being flanked around it, so that's upsetting them. And there you go, breaking 130 men. Yeesh. There actually are no generals left. This general is breaking. For the French, I think he's been focused down and shot to pieces. My general now has fallen. He charged into spears over here. He's winning his cav fight, but he did fall in this charge. Whack him down, boys. Whack him down. There you go. I think my general's about to rout, but my army's pretty much spent. It is actually my allies that are now doing most of the work, as you can see here. And it looks like the Battle of Patay is going to see a change in history. I think we're going to see the English win here. flanking charge there from the English front knights. That might help unstabilize these sergeants here and break them. Yeah, just archers are focusing down these poor unprotected French chevaliers. Now these dismounted shock infantry are just going to, yeah, get focused down. Look at that, breaking 84. That's really, really rough for them. Archers have just been king in this one. I mean, look at the amount of archers to the left. They've not managed to get rid of them at the Knights of France. It's kind of what they're there for, is, you know, just run down those archers. Don't worry about the infantry. Just hold the infantry up, run down the archers. That's like England's secret weapon. You can see here, it looks like another general might be about to die for England, but again, it doesn't look like it'll matter too much. They're trying to get rid of these Frankish archers. There you go, they got rid of them, and now there's going to be a mass draft by the looks of it. Yep, and we're going to see the Garde of Scots break as well. And there you go. That is today's battle, the Battle of Patay, won by the English, a change in history. And we'll have a quick look at the end results and see who got the most kills and who did not. So yeah, this was, from my perspective, playing as one of the English armies. It was a part of a stream we did a little while ago. Yeah, my general got 209 kills before he fell. My shock infantry 216, the other one getting 151 kills. My swords, one of them got 180 kills, which is very, very good. My archers 92 kills. And then my cav, yeah, 65, 63, nothing insane because they were fighting other cav units. And then we have Geo playing as the second English army, his general falling with 195 kills. His shock infantry got 644 kills. Another game, 555 kills. Incredible stuff. And very healthy still. I don't know if it was just farming or maybe it did just get all these kills, but that is incredible. 322 with another hit. I mean, 153 is still very good. Yeah, his shock infantry did incredible. His sergeants, 119 kills. His mounted sergeants, 222 kills. And another getting 174 kills. Then we have Zach playing as the other Kingdom of England army. I think they were both on the right flank, these guys. I was sort of on the left of the road fight. His general getting 95 kills. His shock getting nowhere near as many kills. His sergeant's 100 kills here. And then his cav, 161, is the best of the bunch there. Then we have Revan, who unfortunately was the sacrificial lamb. He was the one getting 2v1'd. One of his cav got 97 kills, but yeah, he didn't really have much in the way of anti-cav units. He had some pole arms and a few cav units, but yeah, his army did get pretty much wiped out, unfortunately, for Revan. Then we have Gunner, German Gunner, playing as the first of the French armies, 134 kills with his King of France there, 200 kills with the French Chevaliers, 181 with another one there. And then his cav getting 192 kills, 377 kills, 265 kills with his French Chevalier there. Then we have Vaux playing as the Second Kingdom of France army, 166 kills with the French Chevaliers, 112 with another one there. 65 kills with his Pavis of Communes, and then his cav, yeah, not getting too many kills, 44 kills for him. Is the best of the bunch, and his Garde of Scots breaking was so high with 49 kills only. Then Jacoboy playing as the third French army. I think he might have been the other one in the 2v1 because he had the Gentiles here, you can see. But 196 kills with his King of France here. 185 kills, 232 kills with the French Chevaliers, 127 kills with the Sergeants. And then his cav, 204 kills with the French Chevaliers, 311 here with another one, 211 kills with the Gentiles. Then we have Albono playing as the final Kingdom of France, 97 kills with his French Chevaliers, and then his cav getting like 26, 31 kills. I think once his general died, his army just broke instantly, which is unfortunate for him. But there you go, guys. That is the Battle of Patay. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and don't forget to leave a comment as well to show your support. Do check out some of these other battles appearing on your screen now. Some epic ones there. Most of them will be historical ones, I imagine, from 1212. But yeah, if you want to see more 1212 as well, make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. But until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.